Cool. And we're back. Alright, so what do we have to do today? Alright, I think we should go talk with Grey Rat. I may have missed a important summon sign, so we're going to check on that. We're going to give our one true love a Firekeeper soul. And then I guess we'll go make our way into Lothric. Yeah! Oh, before we do that, though, we do have stuff for our boy. What's this? We got the soul of Yorm the Giant, which I don't believe we've read yet. Ah. Yorm is the descendant of an ancient conqueror, but was asked by the very people once subjugated to lead them, serving as both a weighty blade and a stone-hard shield.
Aha, thou'rt returned, and a fine day it is. So, happened upon any twisted souls?
Alright, and with this we can make Yorm's Great Machete and Yorm's Great Shield. Great Shield used long ago by Yorm the Giant, increases poise. As a lord, Yorm risked everything and fought unflinchingly as a one-man vanguard. Following the loss of the one he wished to protect, he forsook his shield. Great Machete, wielded long ago by Yorm the Giant. Yorm once lumbered on the front lines with a great shield, but one day, in place of his shield, a left-handed notch was added to his machete, enabling the smashing technique that would become the legacy of his later years. Machete. It's a legitimately good weapon.
Treat the Firekeeper not with discourtesy.
I think so.
Much like thee, prisoners both, kept to link the fire.
Oh, to the right. Shoot right, shoot right. So we don't quite have enough strength to use it. We could two-hand it, but it looks like that. Yeah. Also, if I remember right, it's weapon art. This. Oh, maybe it's weapon art as a shout. It like. No. Yeah, this one does war cry. So it temporarily boosts attack and enables a crushing strong attack. It's because it burns FP. So you two-hand it, you do that, and then we can do this. Yeah, this is one of the weapons. When I do like a pure strength build, this is one of the weapons I tend to like gravitate towards. It does pretty fucking preposterous damage when it's fully upgraded. You can use whatever weapons you want in your playthrough. You'll have all of them. Okay, so let's go talk to Grey Rat.
Oh, and in one piece. You can keep.
Okay, still not yet. I think we have to get past the next section before he'll do it. I don't think Arena had anything to say.
Oh, Champion of Ash, do you wish to hear a tale? You know, in my although if I had terribly.
Yeah, okay. Oh, that's right, Firekeeper Soul.
Welcome home, Ashen One. Speak thine heart's desire. Ashen One, this is much like what lies within me. Then let it find its own place within my bosom. She will understand. We are both firekeepers after all. Forgive me, sister. May the flames guide thy way.
I don't know if you remember, we picked that up. Remember when Patches threw us, or locked us in the tower and we had to make our way down? So, there was a bunch of stuff down there. One of them was a Firekeeper Soul because, or sorry, no, maybe it was at the top. That tower was used to discard no longer useful Firekeepers. Yeah, all those bodies at the bottom were previous Firekeepers.
Can we go back there?
Yeah, we never go back.
Ashen One.
I think we found hers at the top of the tower. The Firekeeper Soul that we just gave to her. So like the mechanical use is she can now heal our hollowing. Okay. I don't think so, because we didn't follow the next step of his quest line.
Can't resist it, can you?
Ah, I see the stout as well.
Yeah. So fun fact, if we don't give Sigvard his armor, when we send Grey Rat to Irithyll, obviously Sigvard won't be there. But Grey Rat will get really Patches will get really concerned about Grey Rat and start asking a bunch of questions about where he went. Then Patches will disappear, and Grey Rat will still be saved if you did it right by a guy dressed in the Onion Knight armor. But it was Patches dressing up to save his friend, so that nobody would know it was him. Am I Patches? He's a bit of a hoarder. Anyway, yeah, this tower. Now, if I remember right, we actually found the Firekeeper Soul up here. Just in this spot, on this body. But yeah, those are the bodies of discarded Firekeepers down at the base of this. That's ambiguous. Like, the Firekeepers are tied to the Way of White. They're the ones who sort of set up this whole thing, so I suppose them. But like, they weren't kidding when, or he wasn't kidding when he said like, hey, you guys are kind of both prisoners to this whole thing. The first Firekeeper you ever meet is she can't even speak at the time. She's been maimed in some way, it's mentioned. So she can't really like run or move. And she's locked underneath the bonfire. Like you have to go down. She's in a cage and her tongue has been cut out, so she can't say anything. She's just sort of bound there to fulfill her duty. So if you can get her like soul and like resurrect her. Spoiler alert, she gets killed. It's just an enemy. She gets killed, you can bring her back and she'll be able to speak. And she chooses to continue firekeeping and seems to believe that it's some sort of penance and a whole bunch of other stuff. Yeah, the story of the firekeepers are like everything in this game. Rather tragic. Anyway, I've got one more thing to check and then we'll just move on. I may have done this too late. It may have disappeared. But we'll find out.
I can't imagine getting my tongue cut out. I'm just thinking about that now.
Yeah, it's not great.
That's so much pain. You would choke on your own blood because you can't swallow.
No. Just imagine trying to eat. Yeah, just like that. It would look just like a ventriloquist dummy. Okay. Is this it? Yes! So, this is Cirrus of the Sunless realm asking us to come in and help her. So we're gonna go to her world.
Sunbros!
Sunbros for life. It's what Solaire would have wanted. Jolly cooperation. Just like that.
Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Fun fact, Cirrus of the Sunless realm is part of the Dark Moon Blade Covenant, which was a group of night assassins under the leadership of Gwendolyn, the third child of Lord Gwyn.
There's so much of the brain consumed by Dark Souls. It amazes me.
All the stuff.
All of it. There's so much.
I don't know, it's like how you know art stuff. Like where you can just like look at like a set of paintings and be like, oh, I know the style this person was in, and I can see like they were referencing like previous works, like this and that. And like adapting them or commenting on them or using them to like indicate something about the painting, and you just like have that. It's the same sort of thing. So like the fact that she's of the Sunless realm and that spell she uses is the same thing as like Lightning Blade or Flame Blade, but it does magic damage as I remember it. But like all of the stuff is like miracles of Gwendolyn. Anyway, so there's like stuff like little things that point out. Great. I don't know if she's in Firelink Shrine. I think she says it does. If not, then we'll just move on with the story. We're about to enter one of my favorite boss battles, which is then followed by another one of my favorite boss battles, which is then followed by one of my least favorite boss battles. Not because it's a bad boss battle per se, but I hate it for the same reason that I hate the like Smo and Ornstein battle from Dark Souls 1. It's just hard. It's just a very difficult fight.
I have not thanked you for your generous rescue. That dark spirit was one of Rosaria's fingers. Vile bastard offspring who lurk in the darkness. My sworn enemies. Fearsome invaders, to say the least. I would not have made it alone. You have my deepest gratitude.
Yeah!
If you require help on your travels, I offer you my sign.
Finally.
Blessing of the moon upon your journey.
Every time you fall, like, Dad, we should cat ring on. Wait, you don't have it.
Yeah. Okay. I've still got, like, farming.
Farming gear.
It's farming gear. Everything's just based to get us more levels. Alright. We're also almost done with our build. That's very exciting.
Yeah.
From like all the like, there's still a lot of like leveling obviously to do. From like stuff we need. Yeah. We're basically short.
Like minimums.
Yeah, we're short one item. The Sunlight Straight Sword and one or two miracles. Once we have that straight sword, though, we're basically set. The main way we're gonna do this is with Lightning Blade and Sunlight Oath, Oath of Sunlight or whatever. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
I can see why he was waiting, though.
Yeah.
I was like, why is he just wasting time? Oh, because he's gonna have a second person. Whatever.
And the second person was honestly way better than him.
Alright, well anyway, back to actual stuff. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Oh. So, this isn't a thing you would necessarily pick up on since you didn't do the Dark Souls one. But, that thing right there, yeah, that kind of weird tower thing, is actually an elevator that appears only in one location, which is on Orlando, which is our indication that this is based on, built off of, or designed in relation to on Orlando. Ah, I knew there was a way up here. I just had to do it from the top. It's always a mimic. Cool. Oh no! I thought my swing was gonna get there in time. we got that hat you love.
The mimic hat.
And the golden ritual spear.
That's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
I really didn't have anything good.
Oh, shit. Head of the avaricious creature that mimics treasure chests can be worn if one so wishes. Increases soul absorption, but the curse of the branded also drains health. The very form of this creature is thought to be a form of brand, a punishment for sin. All the mimics used to be people who were too greedy, so they were cursed. Where we at? Let's deal with that immediately. The monk place? Oh, yeah. I'd agree. Correct. Yeah. Yeah, I can see that.
They have like most of the rest of the set body. Those are big for no reason.
Yeah.
They're like very large in stature.
Yeah. These aren't necessarily invasions. Like, they're human characters. Like, sorry. They're NPCs. But they do defend here. So kind of like when we got attacked by the guy with the great club and the exile greatsword. Correct. We actually picked up armor sets from their order. They're Drang Knights.
Oh, yeah, we did that early on.
Yeah, there's a lot of, like, so if you remember, that was in Cathedral of the Deep, right? We picked that up where, like, the giant and all of the slug monsters were.
Yeah.
Oh my god! With the fucking invasions. There's somebody with a great bow. No. They've been shooting at us for a while. It's just when they can see us from certain angles. Where you at, John? Okay, well. Fucking weird. We're just waiting somewhere. Yeah, so... Just I guess because it can be done. There's knights with great bows and up there.
Found him.
Kinda just don't want to be doing this anymore, dude. Being honest.
Story stuff.
I don't... Like, I get it. It's part of the game, man. But, like, I don't like invasions. I don't like invading people.
Yeah.
And I don't like being invaded. Because they just slow things down. And there is a PvP area. Like, you can just go fight people. So, like, why you'd want to just, like, spend your time waiting to match with, like, random folks to have mostly uninteresting battles for... I mean, you gotta do it a bunch, too, is part of the problem. Like, some covenants you need to like, get the thing. It needs to have, like, do, like, 30 fucking battles, man. Like, 30 invasions. It takes ages. I don't know. It's more like...
Those giants?
Yep, sure are. Some of them are dead. Some of them are sleeping. We have no reason to fight them.
What was that for?
I know what's at the bottom. I don't know if I want to deal with it. And if I remember right, there's something cool down there, so maybe I should deal with it. Yeah, that worked out super well. Nope, 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 nope. Not the time. Yeah, he's a lightning dog monster. That's fair. Yeah, that's what I meant when I was like, I know what's down here. Oh, human dregs. Oh no! Yeah, see, this whole area is a fucking nightmare because of that. It's like a super invasion area because there's a whole covenant associated with defending this zone. Yeah, there's a couple places like that. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna run through the zone, like not fight the dog. There's not a good reason to, except they're kind of fun to like fight. But I just straight up don't want to be dealing with it. Like, though we do have an item that when somebody invades you, like the world doesn't pay any attention to them. Like they won't get attacked by things, whatnot. We do have an item that changes that so that they'll get attacked. But it's kind of hit or miss. Like, you can't guarantee that they'll be the one who's attacked. They're also going to be chasing you, which means you have to be around enemies. It's a whole thing. I think what we're going to do is we're just going to grab the souls, grab whatever items are in that area, try not to get murdered, go somewhere else. Ah! I'm fighting demon dog. Fun little stuff for my one viewer, probably Morgan Prime. That thing down there, like, is actually I'm gonna backtrack. One of the big inspirations for Dark Souls was a manga and anime called Berserk, which is really good if you haven't seen or read it. Anyway, one of the characters in there has basically like a split psyche, is probably the best way of thinking about it. And they refer to, or their other side is personified as a beast, a monster that looks an awful lot like that. Big, weirdly wide open mouth, multiple eyes and whatnot. So, like, those terrifying dog beasts are a straight callback to Berserk. Crap. God, I forgot how tough this, like, little stretch of land is. Like, giant demon dogs, fire barrage, lots of invasions. Like, human guards. The whole shebang. And then this. If you watch the Dark Souls 1 playthrough, you know just how terrifying Great Bows slash very narrow pathway is. It's a terrible combination. About to be expected. If we can take down one, the second one won't be that big a deal. Easier said than done, I suppose. So bad if I can ember up, but I'm scared of trying because I don't want to get invaded, and I don't know where the limits of that stupid covenant are. Okay, so that's like a vertical attack. Haha! That was secretly what I was hoping for the whole time. Boink. Hey, ashes. Yeah. That one's so much better than last time. I mean, they gave me a lot of good stuff, but I like to think that they designed this exact run to make you real scared from the last time that it just murdered the hell out of you, and then to follow that up with making it a little less awful, so you can feel super good about having not been murdered by great bows. There's Moriel. Yeah.
Very similar to this.
Yeah, this is a straight callback to that moment where it's like,
Yep.
run up the buttresses. Like, this one's much nicer. A, the buttresses are shorter. B, there's things in the way. C, there's a way of...
There's a way of what?
I hate this guy. There's a way of just, like, sort of jumping off a little bit. How can you fire so quickly? I don't know where to go. Am I stuck here? That would be unfortunate. I can hop down here. We're just trying to find our way out since we got knocked down. That's fine. Most of the guys are dead, so that's fine. Oh, I guess since I was running around from that dog, I never pointed it out. So in that room, we saw that random giant fat cleric just chilling in the corner. That's Archdeacon MacDonald. We've read about him in item descriptions.
Left the doll, right?
Well, maybe. Well, sorry. So the doll is Pontiff Sullivan's. He put up a big sorcerer barrier so nobody can get into Irithyll if he doesn't want them. So when he sends, like, people out, he gives them that little doll which lets them pass. Now, I doubt Pontiff Sullivan himself left it, and it's entirely reasonable that it was in fact Archdeacon MacDonald who went and left it, because he is Aldrich's, like, main apostle. Aldrich is the Devourer of Gods, Lord of Cinder, whole shtick. But yeah, so that's actually where Covenant that's been fucking me up this whole time. I think they're called the Aldrich Faithful. They just get summoned into this area somewhere. I don't know what the parameters of the summon area are, but to defend. Fuck! Goddamn Silver Knights. There's so many of them. It's just like, just talking about, like, I don't know, one of the last times we were playing, like how there will be these, like, certain stretches of ground, which are just impossible to move through. This is one of those. Like, first you get invaded by... Or first you have to fight those two guys while dodging fireballs. Also, you're going to get invaded a lot. Also, there's two giant berserk demon dogs. Also, a bunch of silver knights in fairly close proximity to each other. And lots of places to fall off. All to get, like, across a courtyard. Okay, so... Dude. Why can you fire so fast? Follow me or something terrible. Fucking hate it, man. Like, just that. Like, it's... There's so many things that need to be dealt with. Okay, at least I know I can be invaded up there. That's information I didn't have before. Yeah, it's like the number of invasions, all of the enemies, the ledges, like... Just the whole shtick, man. Slowly making it through. I don't hate it as much as the Irithil dungeon, weirdly enough, and I think it's because outside of like the invasion bit, there's not like a gimmick involved of any sort. I guess we're just gonna do this unambered so I don't keep constantly having to deal with that. Maybe it's also because it's like fairly open, and so I can just feel generally more positive in the environment. I don't know. But I do just hate... I do hate being invaded. It's really annoying. And it happens so often here. just means that, like, I don't really get to play the game.
Didn't realize you purposely tried to fall there.
Fair. We got a lot of souls. That's exciting. Mostly we're having died a lot, but.
Sick.
Bye, friend.
You love it when that happens.
100%. Hey, buddy. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit. Yeah. I know where we're at. Yeah, this is straight on Orlando. This is where... Yeah, so there's our elevator. Wow, most of the city got fucking wrecked. This was the chapel to Lord Gwyn. And this was his quote-unquote tomb, though there was no body in it. And this is where you fight his son Gwendolyn in a battle of illusions. This is where Gwen's sarcophagus thing used to be, I guess. It's not here. And this is where we would have had our terrifying murder wedding ceremony with Henri. Body would have been here. Stabbed it with a sword. Been a whole creepy ritual. Is there treasure head? Sorry, I know I just ran through this hallway twice. I should do a better once over that room. I don't remember there being anything in here, but... Oh, there was a thing here. Reversal ring. Cool. Okay. Yeah. I also seem to remember that there's an invisible path here somewhere. Is it here? Well, that's not fucking useful. It is here. I have a good view of Irithyll, though. Oh, other places we've been.
Name thyself, stranger. I am Yorshka, captain of the Dark Moon Knights. What beckoned thee to such a place? Thou thinkst too. Very well. Captain to this knightless company I remain. I will grant thee purpose. Thou'st journeyed far. Hear my voice. If thou shalt swear by the covenant to become a shadow of Father Gwyn and Sister Guinevere, a blade that shall hunt the foes of our lords. Then I place thee under the aegis and the power of the dark moon. Thou art now a blade of the dark moon, the only knight of our company. Swear this oath and face thy solemn duty.
Here we go.
Is that a covenant?
Mm-hmm.
We switched from Sunbro?
No, we're still Sunbros.
Be in 2 covenants at once?
Kinda. So in previous games, to be in the Covenant, you had to go to the person and swear a little. You could switch, but you always had to go to the Covenant spot. In this one, you just have to wear the thing. So, like, we're still wearing the Warriors of Sunlight item, so we're utilizing that Covenant. But if we wanted to, we could do Dark Moon stuff.
I love it. We're sun and covenant.
Let me see. Silver pendant depicting the Dark Moon and a sword, the crest of the Dark Moon Knights, the original Blue Sentinels, equipped to pledge oneself to the blade of the Dark Moon. When a member of the Way of Blue faces the Dark Spirit, the blade to the Dark Moon. Okay, that's right. So we get, if someone who's in a different covenant gets invaded, we also invade to help the first person. I don't know what we get for it, but we'll turn 10 and then 30 of those things into Yorshka, and she'll, I don't know, say nice things about us and give us cool toys, I guess. Like, as I remember it, Dark Moon Covenant stuff is really good if you're playing a sorcerer type. Cool.
So loud.
What did you think was gonna happen?
Listen, he got his toy.
Luckily, we only fell here. Dude. No. You can play with non-squeaky toys.
He's so hurt.
I bet. Does it have to be the lamb? I didn't want the lamb. Okay. Fine. That's so, aesthetically speaking, and like, I don't know what the other word is. The way she's dressed, the size of her, and the fact that she's basically imprisoned here, like there's no way back along that invisible path. The only way to get here is an invisible path. Getting down is obviously really difficult, and there's Painted Guardian stuff here. Means she's probably in the line of, in Dark Souls 1, Seath the Scaleless is trying to do a lot of stuff. He apparently at one point creates a woman who is a dragon god hybrid. And I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but she's seen as an abomination, and everybody's kind of terrified of her. So they lock her away in a painting, where she can't hurt anybody, and she feels that this was a good choice too. Anyway, outside of that painting is a bunch of basically ninjas called Painted Guardians. Anyway, she looks a lot like that girl, so most likely that's, I don't know, daughter, granddaughter, great-great-great-great-great-granddaughter of some sort. princess. Oh shit. We're back in Irithyll. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, well, that means we have to make this run one more time. Oofta. Oh, it is Narctis prison. Okay, well, we're over our hour mark, so I guess next episode I will run through all of the nights yet again and find a different bonfire, which isn't a one-way bonfire I can't get back from. And we'll go explore not on Orlando, and maybe we'll fight Aldrich next episode. I don't know. It'd be the next step in Henri's quest line.
I've been waiting to fight Albert.
Have you?
Yeah.
Why?
Cinder.
You want another? Why? You collecting them?
Yes.
All right. Probably be back more or less immediately. Like 10, 15 minutes. And then we'll go see if we can make it through this goddamn nightmare place and go fight that goddamn nightmare man. Anyway, till next time.